Hey guys, some of you might have already seen this video. It's been on the front page of YouTube. It was posted by a pro-gun group, and they pushing it from the point of view of the concealed carry holder. This is their words, not mine. The concealed carry holder does the right thing, saves lives and stops a robbery. So let's just watch it and see if we agree with that, if he did the right thing and if he saved lives and if he stopped the robbery. Let's just have a look and see how it transpires. So we've got some arsehole here robbing the place with a gun that we'd like to know where he got it from, but we'll get to that later. So he's taken the money and he's leaving. Okay, he's got the money from the register, from the poor old staff member there who's absolutely terrified. And he's leaving. Okay, I'm out of here. Off he goes, off towards the exit. And then suddenly Rambo over the back here, who's gone shopping with a gun, opens up. Looks like he calls on him to stop or something. He's probably used some words he saw on television once, you know, drop the gun. But the problem we've got here, guys, is have a look behind Rambo. So you got Rambo there shooting, bang, bang, bang. Look behind him. Draw a line from the bad guy to Rambo, and then look behind Rambo. People that are actually trained to do this work are very aware of not only who's behind the bad guy, but who's behind themselves. So behind Rambo here, we have a bunch of women and people standing around behind him there, terrified. Now, if the bad guy shoots back at Rambo, those people behind him have a better chance of being hit than Rambo does. Because under these sort of circumstances, when people are stressed, Rambo included, people are not very accurate. So if the bad guy shoots back, the chances are he'll miss Rambo, and because there's so many people behind him, there's actually a better chance he's going to hit one of those. Now, if we just kept our gun at home, there wouldn't have been a shooting. The bad guy was leaving. He'd be out the door and he'd be gone, and the insurance company would pay up the big supermarket, and they'd pay up the money that had been taken, and it would have been all over. But instead, because of Rambo's actions, there's been bullets flying around the room. So although the pro-gun people are saying that this is a fantastic thing this guy's done and he saved lives, now I can't see that anybody's lives were saved by this action. The bad guy was leaving. All he's done is actually risked lives. He hasn't stopped the robbery. The bad guy actually ran away, so he didn't stop the robbery either. So obviously the pro-gun people think it's wonderful because he's living out the Dirty Harry fantasy, you know. Go ahead, make my day, drop your gun, all that sort of drama. But I'd like to ask these people, these innocent people who were standing around behind Rambo, who had bullets flying over their heads, I'd like to ask them if they think he did the right thing. And I think you'd probably find that those people would say that they wished he hadn't done anything and the bad guy would have just left quietly, rather than have bullets flying and guns going off, you know, within 10 metres of them. So I think if you ask police, or if you ask these other victims who were standing around while the Rambo stuff was going on, I think you'd find that those people would have preferred that he didn't do anything. So I think, you know, to thinking people watching this, I think that it doesn't justify or doesn't do the pro-gun cause any good at all. I think it does quite the opposite. It just shows that, you know, for other thing is where the other point, of course, is where did the bad guy get his gun? It started off as a legal gun, didn't it? Ended up in the bad guy's hands. So again, those people who think that more guns is a good thing, you know, the rest of us don't have to live there. There's only 5% of the population have to live in America, but you know, it's sad to see people's lives being risked like that. Anyway, be interested to hear your opinions. Keep it civilised, guys, and we'll get to see what everybody thinks. More videos coming soon.